Hello, people. Good mornings, good afternoon. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work, health, and strength is good or excellent. What? And it's Sunday. The what? What's this? What's this? The 15th, 15th, 16th. Look. I was reading this article on. What's up, Tech for Gamers? I was sitting here reading this article from Tech for Gamers. Look. Going backwards in video games is really stupid. Going backwards in video games is really, really stupid. Because you're not learning anything. Video games is all about going forward. The article that when it comes to Zelda games, first let me say this. There's more to video games than just sales. There's more to video games than just exclusives. There's more to video games than just our power and specs. When it comes to video games, functionality and utilization is the name of the game. Playing the game is one thing, right? Playing the game, that's one thing. That's functionality, right? Okay. But now you have to utilize it, meaning that you can play the games in different ways. When it comes to Zelda games, they're best played on the Wii U. They're best played on the Wii U. And I've always said this: Nintendo Corporation should have never ever built the Switch. It was a waste of time because they went backwards, right? If you play Breath of the Wild on the Wii U, and then play Breath of the Wild on the Switch, you'll see that there's a huge drop off. You don't have the same features, you don't have the same functionality and utilization like you would on the Wii U. When it comes to Zelda games, they're best played on the Wii U. So you can't utilize the games on the Switch like you would on the Wii U. Let me give you a scenario. Let me give you a scenario. I'm about to show you some of what I mean. I'm about to play Batman. This is Batman Arkham Origins, the Black Gate series, right? I'm on it. I'm about to play it, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Continue. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Zelda games are best played on the Wii U. Nintendo should have never built the Switch. They should have stayed with the Wii U, refresh the console, and just keep using it. If I play the Blackgate series on the Wii U, this is what the game looked like. This is the map. This is the map of the game. I'm playing the game on the tablet, right, on the TV, but this tablet gives me the map of any Batman games that I play. Okay? You can't do that with the Switch at all. And if you play Zelda games on the Wii U, it's the same thing. If I was playing Breath of the Wild, the map of Hyrule will be right here. Okay? But then I have the option to use the Wii U Pro Controller. It is hard to get away from that. Very hard. Going backwards in video games is really, really stupid. So when I seen the article today that talks about Tears of the Kingdom user score fell to 5.6, I understand why. It says after review bomb, it says Zelda Tears of the Kingdom score fell to 5.6 after review bomb. I can understand why Tears of the Kingdom is getting a 5.6. They don't have the same functionality and utilization like you would on the Wii U. Okay? For instance. Whoops. For instance, right now the map of our Blackgate right now, I mean Arkham Origins Blackgate, It's on my TV right now, but I'm about to switch it back to the tablet. Watch this. This is the map. Okay? This is the map right here, but I'm about to switch it on my TV right now to get the bigger view. That's the map. It's on the TV. Right now I don't have the map on the tablet, right? The map is on my TV. So I'm about to switch it back though. Whoops. This is the map of Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate. That's the map. You don't have that feature on the Switch. So when it comes to Zelda games now, it's the same thing. I have the option to play on this, the Wii U Pro Controller. I have the option, right? To play on the Wii U Pro Controller. But I also can play on this, where I get the map here. And if I don't like the view on this, then I can switch it to the TV. So when the user score fell to 5.6, I understand why. And I have been saying this for weeks and months. The Nintendo Switch should have never been built. Going backwards in video games is really, really stupid. The best place to play Zelda games, it's on the Wii U. Why? Because you have the option of using the Wii U Pro Controller. That's one. And you got the option of playing on the tablet. That's two. Okay? I'm going to switch the map back to the... Watch this. Let me switch it. If I got it right. Whoops. No, that's resume. It's gone now. The map is on my TV for the bigger view. But I also got the map here. You see it? And this is why the Wii U is still current. Nintendo Corporation should have never ever built the Switch. Going backwards in video games. Going backwards in video games is really, really stupid. Let me see if I can use something here. I'm going to give you a scenario. For instance, the Nintendo Wii, right, is 733 megahertz, right? With an 8 gig of storage CD, right? The Xbox 360 is using, I think three CPUs running at 3 gigs, right? They're using GDR5 RAM, but the disk space is 15 gigs in storage, right? That's HD DVD disc, high definition disc, right? The Wii U now uses 25 gigs, a 25 gig CD. That is the equivalence of a Blu-ray disc. Where the Blu-ray CD comes into play, they use their storage in layers. Like one layer is like 27 gigs, the other layer is 27, the next layer is 27. That's how the Blu-ray does it. So between the Wii and between the Wii, the 360, and the Wii U, a lot of the games that are on the 360, they're on the Wii U. I mean, a lot of the games that's on the 360, they're on the Wii. So if they're on the Wii and they're on an 8 gig of storage CD, what does that tell you? Those games are missing content. Every single game that's on the Wii. So they now need to move over to the Wii U, since the Wii U has a 25 gig CD. And all those games, they need to be updated. The same thing goes for the GameCube. The GameCube is 485 megahertz, right? And it's using a 1.1 gig mini CD, right? 1.1 gig for the GameCube, 25 gigs for the Wii U, right? 8 gig of storage for the Wii, 25 gigs for the Wii U. So every game that's on the GameCube and every game on the Wii, they all need to move over to the Wii U so they can get the rest of the content and the updates. Every single game. And this is where the Wii U now comes into play, because now we have functionality and utilization of video games. So every game that you play on the Wii U, especially if you're using the tablet, if you're using the controller, right, you can get the map on the TV. But if you're using the tablet now, the map is here. And if you want the bigger view now, you just switch it. You switch it. Now the map is on the TV. See the difference? This is why the Wii U is better than the Switch. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Going backwards in video games is stupid. So anybody that was sitting on the internet and try to tell you that the Switch is better than the Wii U, they don't know video games at all. They were just running their mouth like they do. Functionality and utilization is the name of the game. The Wii U is still better than the Switch. So when it comes to when it comes to Tears of the Kingdom now, it's best played on the Wii U. One, you can play with the Wii U Pro controller. That's number one. But number two, number two is when you play on the tablet and you get the map of Hyrule, like how you would on Batman Arkham's Blackgate edition, right? You get the map. But if you want the bigger view, you just switch it to the TV and get the bigger view of the map. And this is why the Wii U is beating the Switch. The other reason why the Wii U is beating the Switch, you have a handheld and a console. That means you can put a motherboard, CPU, GPU, APU, RAM, SATA hard drive or SATA hard drive or solid state. And you can do the same for the console. The Wii U is still better than the Switch today. So when I saw the score for Tears of the Kingdom, they're giving it a 5.6. I understand why. Because the people that are playing on the Switch right now, they don't have the same features like the Wii U. They don't have the same features. There's three ways you can play Zelda games on the Wii U that you don't have on the Switch. One, you can play with the Wii U Pro controller, just the console and the TV. The second option is this, playing with the tablet where you have the map, and then you can switch between the tablet and the TV to get the map, right? So you can play between the tablet and the console, right? The third option now is when I'm playing on this, and then my map is right here, and then I can play the game off the TV, and if I don't like using the map on here, then I just switch to the TV version. This is why the Wii U is better than the Switch. Going backwards in video games is really, really stupid. And you're not learning anything. There's nothing back there. You're stuck. Okay? So for those people that were sitting on YouTube saying that the Switch is better than the Wii U, they don't know video games. They don't know about functionality and utilization of video games. And this is why Tears of the Kingdom got a 5.6. When it comes to Call of Duty, the Wii U rules supreme on that. When it comes to Call of Duty, the Nintendo. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make a video on it, by the way. But anyway, we're gonna keep talking about Tears of the Kingdom here. We're gonna keep talking about Tears of the Kingdom. This is Batman. Arkham Origins, of Blackgate edition. I'm playing. All right. The map is on the TV right now, and I'm about to switch it back. Just like that. Map here, if I don't like that size, and then map there on the TV. This is why the Wii U rules. So anybody that was saying that the Switch is better, they don't know video games, and they need to do their research. And I'm very serious. Look, I understand now why Tears of the Kingdom got a 5.6. It's because it's not on the Wii U. Okay? It's plain and simple. It needs to be. If it was on the Wii U, I'd give it like a 9 point, probably about a 9 point, I would say a 9.8 or a 9. That's the score I would give it. I would have given it. But since it's not on the Wii U, nah. You're getting a 5.6. Listen to this. Listen to this. Every game that you play on the Wii U, they play like this. Okay? Every RPG, if it was Final Fantasy, the map would be here. And if you don't like looking at the tablet for the map, then you switch it to the TV. That's how good they had it. Okay? Anyway, let's keep going. Let me get into this article here. Yeah, these people don't know video games, man. They were just talking bad about the they were just talking bad about the Wii U because they never studied the console to see what they really had in front of them. When I saw this article, and I'm like, okay, now it's time to talk about Tears of the Kingdom, because when they were reviewing it before, they were giving it fake scores. The scores that they giving it a 9.5 and like from IGN, GameSpot, and all these websites. They're fake reviews. The Wii U utilizes Tears of the Kingdom. This is Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate Edition, right? The map is on the TV. Switch it. The map is here. If I don't like to look on the tablet like this, then I switch it to the TV. That's how good they had it. Okay. Anyway, let me get into this. It says here, the most recent installment in Legend of Zelda series is Tears of the Kingdom, which was released just 2 days ago on May 12th. Upon release, the game has performed exceptionally well in terms of reception. No, it hasn't. They're lying to you. It's not on the Wii U. If it was on the Wii U, then I can say it's exceptionally well. But if not, forget it. Anyway, says here, however, it is possible for a popular game like Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom not to have haters. And Tears of the Kingdom was recently review bombed on Metacritic. No, Tears of the Kingdom don't have haters. Tears of the Kingdom have the haters are real gamers who know video games. They know that the Wii U was the best place to play Zelda. They know. But anyway, we're going to keep going. It says here, why it matters. Review bomb has become an unfortunate trench in the gaming industry. Many new releases are often met with poor user scores for no legitimate reason. And then it says here, Metacritic gave it a 96. They tried to give it a 96. User score, Metacritic tried to give it a 96. Sorry, Metacritic, you lost on this one. But the users gave it a 5.6. Says here, earlier today, people started to review bomb Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, and the game user score dropped to 5.6. As many are rated the game with low scores ranging from 0 to 4. However, Zelda fans were quickly to show their love towards the game by giving it a higher score on Metacritic. And since then, the game has skyrocketed to a user score of 8.6. Me, I was gonna give when the game first came out, I was giving it a 7.1 in review. I would have given it a 9.8 if it was on the Wii U, because the Wii U utilizes Zelda games, and the Wii U brought some scores to the table, brought some things to the table that the Switch don't have. But anyway, says here, the game is still being review bombed at the time of writing and has 128 negative reviews and a staggering 838 positive, which keeps changing every minute. But it is clear that the positive support from fans is overshadowing the negative response. Says here, most of these low scores cite reasons like the game is being too similar to its predecessor, Breath of the Wild, and it's best played on the Wii U. But anyway, it says here, with some users calling it a DLC. However, a few of the low scores are from people that have legitimate reasons but are overshadowed. Says here, let me see if I can keep going here. It says here, let's see if I keep going. Look, the game needs to be on the Wii U, man. It needs to be. See, I have been saying from day one that the Switch should have never been built, because the Wii U gave you options to play, and it's hard. It is very difficult to get away from the Wii U. Very difficult, very difficult. That's why when it came to today's consoles, I just sat back and watched, and I'm like, whatever. But the only handheld I like right now is the Steam Deck, because the Steam Deck can do the same thing that the Wii U does, and the Steam Deck is the first true real handheld that can run games at full capacity. So that's the reason why I like the Steam Deck. But as far as like console goes, the Wii U still rules supreme. So to me, Nintendo should have never built the Switch. They should have never done it. Okay, they went and built the Switch and then took people backwards. So when you go backwards now, you're back to a single screen. Look, This is Batman Arkham Origins, the Black Gate Edition. The map is on the TV, but I'm about to hit start. I'm about to bring the map back to here. This is the map. See what I'm saying? You can't do that with no other console. So why would you run away from the Wii U? Makes no sense. And then take people backwards. The game, the Wii U is the truth. So to me, the Nintendo Switch, I've always said this from day one. The Nintendo Switch should have never been built. I give Tears of the Kingdom a 7.1 in review. I will give it a 7.1. But if it was on the Wii U, it would have got a 9.8 from me. Because why? Because I got options. Because why? Because I got options to play. I can play on this, or I can play on this, or I can use all three. That's why. So that's why I gave Zelda. I gave the Tears of the Kingdom a 7.1 in review. Because people people need to understand what the Wii U. People need to understand what the Wii U brought to the table. They need to. Okay? People were bashing the Wii U because they never studied the console. They never realized what they had in front of them. Wii U is the truth, man. So I understand why Tears of the Kingdom is getting review bombs. Then it says here, most of the low scores cites reason like the game is being too similar to its predecessor, with some user calling it a DLC. However, a few of the low scores are from people that legitimately reasons but are overshadowed. And it says here, while this is unfortunate, it is not surprising. Previously, games like Horizon Forbidden West, Burning Shores saw a similar wave of negative reviews. Look, man, the Wii U is the truth, man. I have never took my foot off the gas when it came to this console. When I say you got functionality and utilization, the Wii U is the truth. This is Batman Arkham Origins. I can customize a character on the tablet while the game is running on the TV. But the fact that I have this feature, that I can switch the map on the TV, look at the bigger picture and see where I am, and then switch it back, that is priceless. That is priceless. And this is why I will give the Tears of the Kingdom a 7.1 in review. Because it's not on the Wii U. If it was on the Wii U, I would have gave it a 9.8 right out the gate. But since you went away from all this and went back to the Switch, I am like no. Nah. It's Zelda games are best played on the Wii U. See, the Wii U gave you this and gave you this. Yeah, and then I can look at the back. Was it the back computer? Oh, I'm looking at the back computer right now. Because the good thing about this, I can see where I'm at on the map. I can see that. That's priceless. This is why the Wii U rules. And I'm going to talk about Call of Duty in another video right after this. But video games are best played on the Wii U. The Wii U is the truth. Okay? It's the real deal. That's why it's still better than the Switch till this very day. Because why? I can play on the game like this, right? Use the tablet and play. The game is on the TV right now, and then I can turn off the map and switch it to the TV so I can get a bigger view, or switch it back, right? You can do that with Zelda games. You can do that. You can do that, right? Or I can just play with the controller and the console, or I can use all three. Wii U is the truth, man. So I'm giving Tears of the Kingdom a 7.1 in review because it's not on the Wii U. That's why. Anyway, latest video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek playing board. Dark Side. Go. Peace.